Welcome to FX Street. Today we're going to be talking about Terra Classic, which is reliving its Luna debacle from before the summer. But before we dive deeper into the technicals, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at FX Street Crypto to be updated on the hottest trends in the cryptocurrency space. First up, and this will come in a minute, this technical descending trend line that you see here from the high of September 11th on Sunday, and then we had a firm test here on Sunday the 2nd of October. Has been trading back to the downside ever since, keeping price action checks. Clear break above, so once it broke, you can see the bullish continuation with a few green candles there. And then if we continue here on Saturday, past Saturday, firm rejection against the 55-day moving average, and since then it has been even gapping and trading lower, with currently a 21% loss at hand. So this brings us back, or certainly a few of you, brings back memories of the implosion of the Terra Luna stablecoin. If you remember, when the dollar strength was ferocious through the markets, and that almost triggered a default of Terra Luna, its stablecoin, because it had such huge liabilities that were increasing each day, as they had to make sure that their stablecoin remained stable against an all continuing stronger dollar. So, but other news is triggering this meltdown. That's the PR nightmare that cryptocurrency are having at the moment, with FTX being taken over by Binance. And there is a formal letter for a takeover, but it does not hold apparently any legal binding. So it's an empty shell. And that means that Binance can walk away at any moment, which leaves FTX hanging out to dry, and simply leaves them up for default or Chapter 11 or whatever you want. So not that good news, and that is a very negative element for cryptocurrency that has just been recovering from that Luna debacle, and now is facing another entity crisis, if you could call it like that. So 21% to the downside currently, and it's not a coincidence that currently trading has been hanging around this high 30th of March that you can see here. Top, very pivotal, because resistance broke above, tested support, and shot back up. So a very crucial level. So expect this either to hold, and then we will get a bounce, not all the way back up to 27, but rather to 25-ish or 20 or 2000 here. But a smaller upside gain. So expect a sort of a bouncing basketball that loses momentum. And on the downside, should we break back below, then of course, we break below this pivotal level and we enter this red descending trend line again. So that means that we are back in the bearish triangle. And that means, of course, we need to look or define a new base then. And that base comes in with the low of the 9th of June, which is the all-time low. So that does not spell or foresee much good, because if this bearish triangle would then come back into play, and if this red descending trend line it keeps holding the price action in its grasp, then you could presume that this will drop further. But all in all, at the moment, relative strength index is already at or in oversold territory. So that means that at the moment, limited more downside to come. So rather expect this to hold, or a brief break towards that S2. If you think about it, as this is an event filled moment, it could well be that we see sort of a false break and a bit of a bear trap, and then bulls can come in and buy the dip and rally it up back towards that 25 level. That would be a solid game plan, but you would need to take a very active and good trade management in order to do that. So and to be be aware that you can have a loss if this ekes out even more losses. Then you need to cut your losses at a good time. So good trade management if you want to buy the dip here, and otherwise, make sure if this level breaks, and certainly the S2, then get out of the way, because then S3 and the low of 9th of June is coming. That's it for Terra Classic for me for today. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at FX Street Crypto.